All right, our next comic coming to the stage is Keith Reza.
Will you bite the hand that feeds you? Will you stay?
Thank you. So I see you're sitting by yourself. Are you single?
I am.
All right, I'll talk to you later. Yeah. My name is Keith Reza. A little about myself. I'm a huge mama's boy. Go to mom for everything. Food, money, weed. It's okay, she knows. I was a huge loser in high school, you know. My mom made me wear these big headgears, you know, the one with the all over your face. And I had those Where's Waldo glasses. I basically looked like the blonde version of Ugly Betty. Yeah, that killed. Wow, it's kind of hard with 5 people. Yeah. But I love you guys all. I'm actually from Fountain Valley. If you guys don't know where that is, look it up.
Beach.
Yeah, Fountain Beach. I went to Fountain Valley High School, and it's a school mostly for Asians, so I didn't do too good in grades. The best part about the school, though, was I was on the basketball team, and I was the center, you know? So it's pretty cool because, you know, I was like the tallest one there, but the name on my jersey said everyone else's name, you win, so it's like, okay. Yeah. Keith Nguyen, it's like, I'm Reza, I'm Mexican. Wow. 4 people, this is awesome. Have you guys ever been to like a grocery store like Ralph's and they have those self-checkout things, you know? I think the economy is bad partly because of that. It's taking jobs away. You know? I mean, I was there the other day, you know, just, you know, waiting to use my turn, you know? And this guy's on his cell phone and he just has his, you know, groceries there. And, you know, he's just waiting, you know, like 5 minutes and I'm like, dude, hurry up, you know? He's like, Brad, these self-scan machines aren't working. It's like, yeah, because you have to do it, dipshit. Yeah, but there's one thing I know, you know, and I know a lot about women, you know. I was once engaged, didn't like it. Had girlfriends, didn't like it. Prostitutes, you know, I know women. They all like guys who are the jerks, you know what I mean? You know, like you could be like, hey, what's your name? Don't care. Yeah? Yeah? How old are you? Don't care. Wait, you are 18, right? Okay, cool. Don't care. Yeah. There's this movie that's out right now called Twilight. Yeah? It's a huge lady killing book. And I went on it with a date, and I met her the other day, you know, and she's like, Twilight this, Twilight that. You know, and I was like, I'm not gay, I don't know much about Twilight, I'm sorry. And she's like, oh my god, you know, Edward's awesome, Jacob's awesome. And I was like, I don't even know who the fuck these people are. And I saw the movie, and I was like, dear God, girls like stupid shit. And so basically that didn't really work out because, you know, she wanted me to marry her after the movie, and I was like, yeah, I'm just trying to bang you. My ex-girlfriend, official girlfriend, her name was Alicia. I met her at a swap meet, and it's kind of funny because, you know, her father used to be my manager at Kmart, and I didn't know this until, you know, I got fired, and I was like, you know, so Alicia, what's up, you know, blah, 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 and she was still a virgin, you know, and we dated for about 3 months, you know. After I, you know, opened the legs, she broke up with me. Yeah, hurts. And, you know, it sucked because, you know, I took a woman's virginity. And I was like, well, why do you do that? And she's like, I've been engaged for 3 years. So then it, like, totally returned. And I was like, then why did you sleep with me? And she's like, I told my fiance I was experienced. I didn't want to start my marriage off on a lie. Like, that was fucking stupid. Yeah? What have I got? Did that one. Oh yeah, I was watching Court TV the other day, Judge Judy, and I noticed that when the reporter's outside, talking about the big case, there's always some dude in the background waving. Well, yes, Judge Judy, is the client wrong or right? He's right. It's like, what the fuck are they waving at? Are they expecting the camera to wave back at them? Like, I'm not watching it like, hey, I see you. Yeah, great. All right. Yeah, that bombed. I moved back in with my parents. All right, now claps, great. Economy's that bad, I couldn't afford, rent and stuff. And I have this really hot neighbor. And I was like, ooh, Mom, who's that? And she's like, oh, that's Trisha. So I figured, doing the neighborly thing, I should, make her some cookies. I provide the cookies, she provides the milk. So I, being the mama's boy that I am, I had Mom bake me some cookies. And as I said, I live in Fountain Valley, so I put the cookies on a plate that said, welcome to the hood. So I go over there, right? I ring the doorbell. I'm like, this is gonna be great. She's gonna invite me in for cookies and milk, and then, I have to move again. And this guy opens this store, this big guy, It could have been her dad or her sugar dad or something. And he's like, what do you want? And I looked at him all tough, swear to God, really tough, because I'm a tough guy. I was like, milk for these cookies, a big deal. Yeah. So, I didn't sleep with that girl. Da 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 da. Yeah, there's only a few things that frighten me in life. One, the red light's on, shit. One, getting married because, there goes everything I ever had. Two, having kids because, I can't even take care of a kid. How can I take care of myself? And death. I think everyone's scared of death, right? You scared of dying?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm scared of dying. I mean, I'll never be able to masturbate again. It's sad. All right, guys, that's my time. Thank you very much, Keith Reza.
Cool, thanks. All right, give it up for Keith Reza, right? Cool, good job. We have one more comment coming in this.